Hello everybody, I'm Shane from Storm Shadow 75, and today I want to take a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Island Major Bludd. Now I've been sitting on this guy for the past 2 months. I was actually able to get this guy early at my local Target. I was able to get him out of a case. I ended up getting 2 of them out of a case, and it was funny because he wasn't supposed to be released. It was a fluke thing. My wife and I went into Target to get something for my granddaughter, and I ended up finding this guy. So how about we get him out of the box and let's give him a review. All right, everyone. So here is Major Bludd out of the box. This guy is a fabulous, fabulous figure. As you can see, I don't have any of his accessories on him. The only thing that's on him are the dog tags. So before we get into looking at this figure, let's take a good look at his accessories. So starting off, we have Major Bludd's helmet. It is a nicely well done vintage looking vintage looking helmet that's a throwback to the old figure which Major Bludd had on him. All right, then we have his backpack. As you can see, here is the backpack, which actually you have a peg here which plugs into his back, which we'll get into, and these little slots right here actually hold these 2 little missiles, so they kind of just plug in just like that, and it holds them. Very, very nice. I know some people didn't know exactly what to do with these missiles, but this is exactly what the backpack is for. Just plug them in and voila, there you go. You have Major Bludd's missiles plugged into his backpack, and that way you don't lose them. And that leads us into his rocket or missile launcher pistol. Now I believe this is what he had back in the day in the actual figure. So the missiles actually, let me grab one of those, plug into the gun like so. And then that way you can have him firing that bad boy off. And then this has a peg on it as well, which plugs into, let me fix this missile. This actually plugs into the side of the backpack right here. So this gun plugs in just like so. Boom, there you go. So his backpack will hold everything. And then of course, my favorite is his revolver. Now this gun here is fabulous. As you can see, we have some gray deco over here. I mean, look at this revolver. This is a sharp looking revolver. I mean, yeah, it's a little futuristic, but still, it is a nice revolver. All right, so leading into the figure itself, okay, this figure here, putting on the helmet to Major Bludd to complete his look, I wouldn't want to be in this alley meeting up with this guy doing any type of deals whatsoever. I mean, look at that face. You know this guy has been to war. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen a Flint figure, but this Flint has a scar, so maybe these guys got into a knife fight, and Flint gave him some scars, like he gave Flint a scar, but this guy definitely would kick the crap out of the old Major Bludd from the 80s cartoon. So, if you pop off the helmet, you can actually remove these dog tags. Okay, it's just another accessory, kind of like Destro's necklace that you can actually take off, which is actually pretty cool. The dog tags is a nice added accessory to Major Bludd here, to show how many Joes he's taken out, or other military from around the world, because he is one of Cobra's deadliest people. I mean, look, all I know is that I wouldn't, like I said before, I wouldn't want to meet up with this guy in a dark alley. I mean, you could tell he's been through some battles. So you can see the white in his hair. He's got his mohawk, okay, which I couldn't tell you if the old one had one because the helmet was not removable. But this guy looks pretty badass. And then he has his robotic arm on this side, which is a lot better than the other. Then he has his vest going all the way around, which is really nice. And then, of course, you have, his pants leading down to his knee pads, and then his boots with the armor. Now, I guess some of this is the Cobra Trooper reuse isn't, doesn't matter to me. This figure's still killer. So let's take a look at this guy's articulation, shall we? So his head can turn side to side. He can look up that much. I mean, take the helmet off. There he goes. And you can get him to look up that much. I don't know how well the helmet, yeah, see the helmet's kind of pushing down on him, making him look like Colonel Klink. And then he can look down that far. Yeah, and then, you know, once you remove these dog tags, they're going to want to move around on you. So just make sure you put them back in a nice firm position so they're not moving around. So putting his helmet back on, he does have a little bit of a head tilt. His arms can come out side to side to do a nice T right there. He has a butterfly hinge in there. I don't know if you can see that on the shoulder on both sides. So that's actually pretty good. He has some really good range of motion on these. And of course his arm spins completely all the way around. This one here with the armor on it, no problem whatsoever. Goes all the way around. All right, so then you have him with his double hinge elbows. Yep. So he can go all the way up. Want to do some arm wrestling? That's a guy I would not want to arm wrestle with. Then he has his wrist bend, which is side to side, not up and down, which would have been nice if it was up and down. And then this one here on this side is it an up and down hinge? Yeah, I think it's an up and down hinge. But anyway, this guy here doesn't, you know, this one doesn't move too much. It's like being hindered by this piece right here. Anyways, he has a back tilt about that far. He has an ab crunch about that far much forward. Not too much. This actually gets in the way a little bit, which stops it. He has his belt that goes all the way around to his holster, which wraps around his leg, which I didn't get into, so I apologize on that, which I will go over here in a second. His leg moves forward. His knee bends double. That's as far as it's going to go. And he does have a foot hinge, which goes forward that much, or back that much and forward that much. And then he has a rocker. And then the rocker, yeah, he has a good ankle tilt, I should say. Can he do the splits? Yes. And he also has that famous drop down hip that they all come with. So looking at this figure, okay, I know I did rush through some of the detail, but if you look at the detail, I mean, this is a beautiful detail that they did on his bulletproof vest. You can see that they've actually put a little bit of paint, a little time on this figure as far as the buckles. You got a little bit of detail in there on the vest for some breathing. As you can see, it comes around and buckles in the back, and then you have more of the vest, and then you can see where it kind of cuts up here in the back. And then he has, it looks kind of like these things kind of turn, I don't know, but it is pretty cool. And then you have his robotic arm, which you have the shoulder here, which has some robotic stuff here. Then it has an M on it for Mars. So actually Destro probably made this arm, had it made for him. And then, you know, he's just, I mean, you actually can see some servos inside there in that arm, right there on the shoulder. So this vest is probably more than just a bulletproof vest, if you ask me. Part of it has to probably do with his cybernetics. Then you have his belt with either his smoke bombs or actual grenades that go on there, or these are actually for his revolver to go in, you know, because they kind of look like this. It's a little bit. So maybe they're just, you know, this pops out and then he pops those in for his revolver because they kind of have a little bit of the same. See that this little piece right here, right there, kind of looks like that little piece right there. So yeah, that's probably what that is. That's probably just extra ammo that he carries around his waist on his revolver for, you know, extra ammo. I love the way they did the texture in the pants itself. Unlike the old Major Bludd, he was kind of just meh. But that was the G.I. Joes from back then, which I absolutely loved. But these guys here now are way more articulate, and they definitely have more detail in the faces. I mean, look at the scars on this guy's face. I mean, that's just unbelievable. The mustache, the you know, his eye, everything, the detail in the face, the pants, even the shins. You know, you have some cut marks in his shins, like he's been in it. They're not exactly completely dirty. They didn't make them all dirty or anything like that. But hey, beautiful, 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 beautiful looking figure. Then you have more detail in the back. You have the pockets with the detail, then the, you know, more wrinkles in the pants, and then the leathery look on the back of the boots, which is really, really nice. And then, you know, he comes all the way down to the buckle of his boots. This guy here, I got to tell you, is awesome. He is fabulous. So if you guys do get a chance, definitely pick him up. I got lucky, like I said in the beginning of this video. So yes. Hold on real quick. Hopefully you guys can get him. So here you can holster his sidearm and his holster. Very, very nice. And then, then you can take his backpack and you can actually plug that in all the way up at the top here. I don't even think I have that. Yeah, you got to line this vest up in the back with the hole in the back. And there you go. Plug him right in. Right in. I'm hoping that Hasbro gets it together and actually starts getting these guys where everybody can get them. Like I said, I got lucky. If I had not been in Target that day, I would not have been able to have gotten them. Yeah, I have not been able to see him. I have not found him or seen him anywhere else since that day. I'm sorry for messing around with this guy on the camera. I'm just trying to get all this stuff on him so I can stand him up. But this guy here is really cool. You know, I did my review on Zartan, and I love Zartan. Zartan's one of my favorite. But this guy here, he has got to be one of the best figures so far in the line. You know, I hear they're coming out with Dr. Mindbender, and, you know, they got, what's his name? Barbecue coming out. And, you know, and that's all well and good that they have those guys coming out, and that's great because they're part of the G.I. Joe line. But where, you know, I'm just wondering, where is, you know, the twins? Where are the twins? Where's my Storm Shadow? Not the one that we got from Amazon. Storm Shadow, the original Storm Shadow, the one in the white. I mean, I think everybody's wondering the same thing. There we go. Got him to stand up. Whoop, and there he goes, falling down. So where is Storm Shadow? Where is the, you know, the Storm Shadow we're all waiting for? And they're probably going to make that one a Cobra Island exclusive also, and it's going to be forever to get them. Where are the Alley Vipers? You know, where are the bats? They're coming out with Dr. Mindbender, like I said just a second ago. And that's all well and good, but where are all these... Man, I'm having a time with this guy. Where are all these other guys, man? Where are all these other figures? Where are these other Joes at, man? Where's Alpine? Where's, you know, Bazooka? Where's, you know, where's Serpentor? I'm surprised that they made all these Cobra Commanders, but no Serpentor. You know, where's the... They came out with another Snake Eyes. Where are all these guys, man? Where are all these guys? You know, these other Joes. You know, where's Cover Girl? You know, where's Rock and Roll? Where's, you know, Heavy Duty? Where are these guys? How come they're not making them? You know, where's Dusty? He's another one of my favorites, Dusty. You know, you came out with a Night Viper for the G.I. Joe movie, but yet you're not coming out with, you know, these other ones. You're making another Roadblock, which I love Roadblock. He's one of my favorites, and they're finally making him in the actual green outfit that he, you know, his actual military fatigue, which is cool. I don't know. I just would like to see more of these guys being brought out, being added, but not exclusives. These exclusives are killing us. They're just killing us because you can't get your hands on them. I don't have an Alley Viper. I would like to get an Alley Viper, but can't find them. But hey, look, you know what? Anyway, let me get off my rant, and let's do some size comparisons with this guy. All right, so starting off, here we are with Dr. Doom. Hopefully he doesn't fall over, which he's gonna. Come on, stand. Thank God for the cape, right? here is Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom, Dr. Doom. If I can get him to stand. There we go. There's Dr. Doom. And one of my favorites, Red Skull. And here he is with SH Figure Arts Bardock and Jazzwares 8-Ball. All right, now here he is with Todd McFarlane's Batman Beyond and Infected Nightwing. All right, for some last minute review comments. Listen, this guy here, like I said before, he's really, really cool. If you can get him, great. I think he's one of my favorites out of my top 10. I tell you, this guy lands in the top 10 of my favorite ones of these figures. I just love the way they did them. If you compare the old one to this one, I would say the old one wouldn't stand a chance in the top 10, but this one here, yes. Finally, we get a Major Bludd who is a badass, who definitely will hold his own against the Joes. If not, give them a really, really, really hard time. Guys, I appreciate, it's been a while. Appreciate you checking out the video. Thank you so much for the support. I know it's been a while. I lost some subscribers because life just is busy and sometimes I just don't have the time. I was able to find the time today to do this video. I appreciate you guys tuning in, checking it out. Do me one favor, please, 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 please. Like, subscribe, and share. And leave a comment down below if you like what you're seeing. Because when you share and you like the video, it tells the algorithm of YouTube to actually send this video out to more people. It doesn't cost you anything. I know you probably hear this 1,000 times from other viewers and stuff, but it's the truth. It doesn't cost you anything. So please, just give a click on the like, give a click on the subscribe, share, and leave a comment down below. And stay tuned for some photographs at the end, and I hope you enjoy them. I'll catch you all on the flippity flip.